Hello, this is the Folksinger, and again we're talking about words in the language of Wukari Jukun, located in Taraba State in Nigeria. And we're talking about how those words, consisting of always a single syllable, can be combined in a kind of a poetic wordplay to form many more concepts and phrases. Wukari Jukun is quite unusual as a language because all or almost all of its words are only one syllable in length. This definitely limits the total number of words the language can produce. But does it really? If you listened to or read part 2 of this series, you already know that at least 3 words can often be produced from a set of sounds that seem to be only one set. The differences between them are produced by changes in tone or pitch. That is why Wukari Jukun is labeled a tone language. In part 2, we saw and heard how Kwi, low tone, means chicken, and Kwi, high tone, means knife, while Kwi, mid-tone, means grindstone. And it turns out that Wukari Jukun uses a lot more than tone to create interesting sounds for the words. So let's take a closer look at how the monosyllabic words in Wukari Jukun are constructed. To do this, we will build a word without asking it to mean anything, but asking only that it conforms to the way words in Wukari Jukun are constructed. F, rated F. F is a consonant. All or almost all Wukari Jukun words begin with a consonant. Fe is a consonant plus a vowel. All or almost all Wukari Jukun words begin with a consonant and are followed by a vowel. A consonant such as F and a vowel such as A. That's it. There is no more. Wukari Jukun words are only one syllable and are composed of a consonant plus a vowel. No words have a consonant following the vowel, which is a feature we expect in many other languages. Here, just a consonant and a vowel. But of course there's more. A speaker of Wukari Jukun can, if he or she chooses, change the shape or sound of the consonant by shaping the mouth or using the tongue to create changes. So instead of fe, we might round our lips and make the sound fue. Notice that I insert a W when I'm printing it, but this is not another consonant. Instead, it is a way to show that the lips are rounded when the f is produced. F, fue, f, fue, fue. Still a single vowel and a single consonant. So now we have fe and fue. We can also choose, instead of lip rounding, to raise the tongue to a point in back of the teeth and then pronounce the f. Fie. Again, this Y is not another consonant, but a marker to show that the tongue has been raised. Fe, fie. This fue or fie is either or. You cannot do them at the same moment. So now we have fie, fue, fe. We can also choose to leave the vowel as it is, a, or make it nasal, eh. The N sound used this way is not another consonant, but instead a marker to signal the nasal sound of the vowel before it. Eh, not N, just eh. So now we have fe, fie, fue, and fin, fien, foin. 6 possible word forms from what at first looked like 2 possible word forms. And don't forget the 3 tones, high, low, and mid, that we presented in part 2 of this series. Suddenly we have at least 24 possibilities. Wukari Jukun speakers will recognize, for example, that fien means to teach or to learn. Fien pas besoin, teach a person something. Fien karatu, to teach reading. Note, though, that karatu is a Hausa word and is 3 syllables long. I am not a mathematician, but whether you are one or not, I think it may be plain to see that even with 3 tones, lip rounding or tongue raising, and either nasal or non-nasal, limiting words to only 1 syllable in length means far fewer word forms than one expects in, say, German or English. Won't there still be a shortage of words? The Jukun people of Wukari have a brilliant way of offsetting this problem. They immediately turn into poets. The words may be limited, but the poetic way of combining them allows the language to compete with any other language in completely expressing human thoughts and emotions. Knowing what we now know about the word in Wukari Jukun, let's look at some examples of words and how the poetic Wukari Jukun people combine them. Chu, low tone, means rain. Chu is low tone, a t, changed by raising the tongue to ch, and the vowel u at low tone. Chu, rain. Chu. Nya, mid-tone, means to scatter something, as a farmer might scatter grains when seeding the farm. Here the consonant is n, spoken with the tongue raised, ny. For students, this tongue raising is called palatalization. A is the nasal vowel. Although we don't mark this vowel as nasal, it is nasal because a nasal consonant precedes it. We could spell it nya if we wished, but for reasons that may become clearer in a few moments, we don't. Nya means to scatter. Nde, low tone, means voice. Again, the is a nasal consonant, but the vowel a is not nasal. So to make that clear to a reader, we use a D to signal that the nasal sound is stopped before the A. De, de. Still 1 consonant and 1 vowel, non-nasal. Nde, nde, voice. Keep these 3 words in mind. Chu. Some people spell it cu or chu, but the sound is the same. Chu, rain. Nya, to scatter. Nde, voice. Here comes the poetry. Chunyande. Chunyande is the Jukun word, made of words, but it's the Jukun word for thunder. Note that it is really a word phrase of the three words that allow us to say, the rain scatters its voice. Chu, nya, de, chunyande, thunder. A related example, very quickly. You can analyze the words yourself. Chu means rain, as before. Vien, vien means to blink or wink, as in Kuvienzo, he blinked his eyes. Zo means eyes or eye, as in the sentence we just constructed. Kuvienzo, he blinked his eyes. And again, the poetry. Chuvienzo, that's lightning. The English word lightning is a short word poem in Wukari Jukun. The rain blinks its eye or eyes. And were you to study the language further, you would find countless other examples. I hope the richness of this vocabulary exercise in Wukari Jukun has impressed you, or entertained you, or pleased you in some way. I have a deep respect for the ancient Wukari Jukun people who evolved such a poetic way to create a wide-ranging vocabulary from a strict set of limited rules for creating words.